Yo,
Hey, what's happening?
what up?
Man, I got some questions on finances and stuff. Your suggestions on what you do. As a 33-year-old guy.
What up, though? What's your name,
All
though?
right,
What's your name, first of all?
Brandell,
You said what?
Brandell.
All right.
Yeah. So man. I'm just trying to see where I should be headed to because I got a decent amount of savings. I was thinking about buying a box truck, but I listen to you a lot. I just don't. I mean, it seems like a good investment, but I mean, I probably got to do more research and stuff like that. But I'm just trying to figure it out. And I'm like, man, you got hella game. You know what I'm saying? You retired and stuff like that. So, you know.
Mm-hmm. What's your question?
So I mean, what would you do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm 34. You feel me? I got a decent amount of money. You know what I'm trying to say? But I'm trying to veer into like the trucking industry, whatnot. You know what I'm trying to say? I mean, I got my class B's. You know what I'm saying? I don't really got my A's or nothing like that. But what would be the steps I should take if I want to get into that industry? Because I'm out here in the Bay Area and I just started watching probably like shit a month ago, on and off and stuff. I catch your live and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn, man, like, what would you do? You know what I'm saying? In my
So what you do now?
Market. I'm a garbage man in San Francisco.
And you saying you want to get into the trucking industry?
Yeah. But I don't think they'll be making as much as we do, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that'd be a cool little investment to have,
Okay, so do you plan on building a business yourself, getting a truck and getting out here and getting to it, or?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't think I will be able to. I don't think I will be able to drive for the business. I would have to hire somebody.
So, but then, bro, it's just like I told a guy earlier. This ain't like a lot of people think you can just get a truck and just put somebody in it. Everybody I seen do that has failed.
Right.
I mean, I know your favorite people. They'll tell you something else, but I'm pretty sure everybody you heard say that has something attached to it, like a course or a mentorship or some shit like that, which is fine.
Right.
But that's just not. It's just not. How can you train somebody to do something that you don't know how to do yourself?
Yeah, that's true.
You setting them up for failure, and you setting yourself up for failure.
Right. So it's kind of like no way. Not saying it's not a way, but you feel like you're going to fail usually.
I mean, you're setting yourself up for failure, bro. Like, how do you buy a truck and you go through the surface level shit, get your authority, and then you hire a driver and you send them off.
Right.
And then eventually skills and knowledge is going to have to come in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And then when that shit has to come into play, then what? Because you don't have the experience because you never went out there. So what do? You come look in my DM like so many other people at 3, 4 in the morning, hoping I respond to them because they're in a desperate situation and they never get a response. That's what's going to happen. I can show you how many DMs I've gotten over the years of just people in desperate situations at the moment and that they don't know what to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what.
So look. Right. So okay. So look. So say you my older brother, right? And I got some money. You feel me? I'm working a cool job. I'm living out in the Bay Area.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what would you tell me? What would you tell your younger brother? Like, hey,
that he came to me. He said he had what? It depended on how much money he was looking to invest.
I mean, shit, like 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? Like
6 figures.
Yeah.
Cash? Nah, bro. We not looking.
Yeah.
We not looking at no. I'm keeping it a buck with you. We not looking at that.
Nah.
We wouldn't be looking at a trucking business. I wouldn't steer him into trucking.
What would you suggest? Because I got
a lot of other things. I'm not a financial advisor, but what I can tell you is there's a lot of other things that have a lower, less riskier, better return.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to rely on people. Like at this point in my life, like, and it's like I tell people all the time, like I'll give you the information you need if this is what you want to do, but I'm not gonna lie to you. If you come to me, like somebody came to me the other day with a scenario, said they had $1 million to start a moving company, like I said, I wouldn't tell you to start a moving company. And they would just, why? Just because I will give you the information you need, if you came to me with $1 million, there's other things that I would do with $1 million to get a return on that $1 million in a moving company. That'll be easier. See, with a moving company, I need people. If you would ask me this question 10 years ago, I would have had a different answer for you because I wasn't as knowledgeable and as wise as I am today. Right. As you grow older and you learn from a business perspective and just a life perspective and you understand money more, you know how to use money more efficiently. Longer the days of me taking money, investing into something that I have to rely on people in this current society. People don't want to work. 15, 20 years ago, we were in a different place. Why would I invest in something when I have a substantial amount of money that I can get a higher return quicker and have to rely on people when there's other things out there where I don't have to rely on people? Yeah, you see the mindset of people. True. Why would I put myself in that situation? I'm not in a desperate situation. Hold on, let me kick it. I'm not in a desperate situation if I'm coming into something with 6 figures versus the type of individual and the mindset of the people that got less than 5,000 or 5,000. They got these box truck dreams because they want to be sold a dream because they trying to get out of that desperate, poor shit that they in now, and they looking for an out. Right. But their mindset is still poor. Right. So they just looking for something. They willing to put themselves in further debt with no understanding, not understand what they're investing in because they trying to escape poverty or they're trying to escape the debt that they in. And they just putting themselves in further debt, trying to run from debt. Right. You not in that situation.
No, hell no.
So
and see, that's the thing. Like I be listening to you, I'm like, damn, blood, like you retired what, 45 and shit?
No, 42.
42? See,
I'm 45
in my
now.
head.
Huh?
Okay, so you've been retired for like 3 years then.
Yeah.
That's dope, but see, that's the thing. I'm like what I do right now, I won't be able to retire until like 55.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, damn, I wanna, like, you know what I'm saying, be able to like retire early. And I do like my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if I was doing the box trucking and shit that you do and stuff like that, I feel like I could do it. I don't know nothing, but I'm saying like if I was mentored in that shit, but I don't think I'll be able to do it right now just because, my job it's a high demand job. So it's like, mm-hmm. I can't do it.
But see, here's the thing. If you got 6 figures, there's other things that you can invest in simultaneously while you keep your job. Trucking is...
Right. I don't like stocks.
It don't have to be stocks. It's other things that you can invest in. Doesn't have to be stocks. It don't got to be real estate. It's a bunch of things that you could do that, me, you ask me, I wouldn't. If you say you were my brother and you came to me with 100, no.
I'm going to dump it in, huh?
I wouldn't, the trucking would be the first direction I point them in.
Right. Okay. No, that makes sense.
Because I know what comes along with it. And I'm way more knowledgeable with, the understanding of that business and money. Nah, we not going in that direction. We're going to go over here. Right. Damn sure ain't going to be nothing where we have to rely on other people. In this time frame we in, where nobody's reliable anymore. You see it all over the internet. You see it in the real world.
Hey, you ain't lying.
We're not doing where we have to rely on people. Nothing.
Yeah. I think like even at my job, what they did was, you know, they actually have robots working on the lines out here in the city. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because you know they say we got job security. I mean, for the most part, but you know, you just never know. You know what I'm saying? Just the technology, you know, the AI and shit that they're talking about. You just never know because, you know, who would have known we could just go on ChatGPT, ask a couple of questions, and get some game. We got, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I'm always trying to think of ways to, like, you know, scale up and, you know, be instead of just waiting for something to hit me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, you know, I don't know. So I was like, let me call him and see what he thinks. You know what I'm saying? Because you for sure be giving game.
I appreciate
I ain't gonna lie. Nah, for real. But I be listening. I'm like, it is funny when you be talking to people and you be talking your shit. Like that's. I feel like how you talk is what people need. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like if some people can't take the information that gave me give them, they can always go to a different speaker. You know? That's how I look at it. It's just like shit, going to church when you're younger, and it's like you got 5 different pastors and everybody delivering different. You know what I'm saying? How they speak is different. So it's like, you know, you don't want to listen to Mark. Go ask somebody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
That's why I was like, but I feel like niggas need the way you talk because a lot of people is docile and soft nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to like tell somebody what it is. It's the thing. It's not really tripping off of how they saying it, but it's what they saying. Like don't trip if it's coming at you. You know what I'm saying? That's how you talk. You feel me? That's how you talk. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, that's why I tune in because you be giving game. You be talking your shit. So, you know, it's entertaining too. But I mean, I be learning. I'm like, damn, this shit retire early. You know, of course you sacrifice and put hella time in. But I'm like, damn, I'm in a decent position. You feel me? So how can I scale up and, you know, transition into something else so I could be sitting back, relaxing, you know, pushing some nice whips and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, just,
You got time. I mean, you in a good position, bro. You got a job, you got a career, and you got money saved up. You just got to know. You just got to figure out what you want to invest in to keep your money working because it's just sitting right now. So it's not working. It's got to be working. So you can still do that. And what you say, you 30 what? 32? 33?
33. Yeah.
Right. You can be out in 10 years. You just got to get your money working for you. That's all.
No, that's the hardest. I think that's the hardest part because I ain't gonna lie. I was doing like day trading and shit. Like
I wouldn't suggest day trading. I've said it before. That's like gambling. You know what I'm saying? Like
I lost $50,000 in 12 days.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I said that early this year. I don't advise anybody to do it. I think it's foolish. I just not a fan of it. I think you'll be out better just investing into companies and short term or long term. You know, I'm not a fan of day trading.
Right. Nah, shit. Yeah. I won't do that again. Nah, for real. I would. Yeah, but yeah. But yeah, man, that's what I want. Trying to show us some information.
All right, man. Well, appreciate you calling in. Just call back in, you know, in another month or so and just check back in. Let us know what you decided to do.
Good.
All right.
Right on, man.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Yeah.